You done did some homosexual shit. You probably done sucked off the Jewish record exec. You know, you got bent over. You know, you done did all type of wickedness, man.
Kind like that nigga P. Diddy. You don't never see him without shades on.
Yeah.
You know?
Ice Cube too.
Kind.
Yeah.
They got it's a whole bunch of celebrities that don't even want mirrors in their rooms when they perform. You know?
Yeah. They fall into a lot of different lusts, man. They start doing shit that they never thought they would do. You know? And you start to see that transition. Like that Kanye West disciple that was up here a few weeks back. Kanye is a perfect example. You see how that nigga was when he first came into the industry, and then look at that nigga now.
And he
That nigga, he tried to get out at one point, but he know there's no escape.
went through the fire and fell back in.
Let me say, and that's why the people believe that he's a clone now, because he's so different from when he first came into the business. Some of y'all have something here.
This is Psalms 37 and 16. The little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked.
Yeah. Hey, all them top execs, Jay-Z dropped a new album, all his millions and whatever else, all these wicked people with all these lots of money. It don't mean we're way better than them. Because none of that, they can't build a bomb shelter out of that money that's gonna protect them from the wrath of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
Nothing they can do.
They can't save them.
They don't have fire retardant chariots that's gonna lift them up out the sky. That when they come down, they still gonna have something to answer for.
Hey, and even with all the riches that they have, you know, all the groupies and fans and all that, you can have all that, but still they're empty inside. They're still empty inside. Why? Because their soul's been sold.
Yep.
There's nothing there, man. You know?
They have no integrity no more.
Yeah.
Got something right here. This is Proverbs 30 and 8. Remove me far from vanity and lies. Give me neither.
A lot of those guys are vain, or they full of vanity and lies. Hey, a lot of the images you see, hey, Mayweather, right? Mayweather's supposed to have all this money. They asked for their tax money, and he said, I'll wait till after the fight. Pay that off, you know the fight's coming. If you got it, maybe he don't have it. Maybe it's just vanity. Why is he surrounding himself with all of this entourage when he the best fighter? What do you need an entourage for? Why is that money becoming a ball and chain unto you? People robbing you left and right. Women coming after you, don't know if they sincere or not. Now you out there, I'm just using him as an example, among a lot of wealthy people. But people out there trying to get you for every dollar you got. Go ahead, bro.
Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches.
A lot of the lies is what they tell themselves. Oh, I'm gonna be all right. It's gonna be all good. But you know deep inside, you're a shell of who you used to be. Go ahead, bro.
Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee.
Poverty and riches part again.
Okay. Start over. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches.
Don't put me to where I'll starve to death, but don't have me with too much. Sometimes, just as a little testimony about myself, certain jobs I'm like, hey, I really want this job because I really need it. But if it's gonna pull me out this word of the Heavenly Father, I don't want it. And I didn't get some of those jobs. But you gotta think about it like that. This is worth way more than anything else. Go ahead.
Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
Yep.
Lest I be full and deny thee.
Yep. Lest I be full and comfortable and deny the Heavenly Father. And now most of our people are looking for that fullness on their natural plate or in their natural bodies and selves, and not looking for the fullness of their spirit that the Heavenly Father will fill for you.
Well, you got guys in Israel that's full.
Yep.
And they're denying the Lord by teaching wayward doctrines. They're getting paid off to teach all type of false doctrines to suit the world, basically, man.
That's right.
You know, they take that purse and they deny the Lord, so they'll start teaching, oh, we don't know the name. All right, the name is not important. You know, they start teaching world-friendly doctrines, man. So they can keep getting that money, so they can be comfortable here in Babylon, man.
That's right.
You know, so that's an example. That's why it's better to just be content, man. The Lord, He'll give you what's sufficient for you to live day to day, for you to serve Him. And if you get all rich, you know, you got all this money, you're gonna sit back and you're gonna be comfortable and you ain't gonna be out there watching. You ain't gonna be watching for the prophecies, man. It destroyeth the heart, man. You ain't gonna be mad because you gonna feel like the oppression is light, like you ain't being oppressed. And that's why it says in the Apocrypha, in the day of your, in the day of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction. So when you got that money, when you bought and paid for, you ain't worrying about a damn thing, man.
Yep, until that day of, in the day of affliction, there's a forgetfulness of prosperity.
Hey, when you content, you still living on your toes, man.
Yep.
But when you eat good, you kicking with your feet up.
Yep.
You know.
And say, who is the Lord?
Yep.
Or lest I be poor and still.
Hey, cause look at these same rappers, right? They call themselves. Jay-Z called himself J-Ho, like, who's God? I'm God now. Because look with me talking, look what I'm able to do. I talk on a mixtape or to a beat, and look what I've gotten myself because of that. Way more than crack could ever give me, way more than the 9 to 5 would ever give me. Because our people look for wickedness because they see this wicked society, and they see how the wicked prosper in this society. But they forget that there's an end to this. The Heavenly Father is going to require it from you.
And anything that you get on this world, wherever you prosper, just know that Satan is giving that to you as a gift, man.
Yep.
You say Satan want his money?
Satan always gonna want his money back.
Right.
All right.
Trying to get bills now.
Yeah.
Lest I be poor and still and take the name of my God in vain.
Yep. Sometimes you'll be tried. You'll be so broke. You won't know what to do. But you still got to call on the Heavenly Father. When He gives you something, give you the abundance of something, or when He scarcely gives you anything. Both times you should be calling on upon Him. Because He knows what you have need of. Like it says in Matthew the 6th chapter. He knows you have need of these things. He knows you need to eat. He knows you need to drink. He knows you need clothes and shelter. He knows these things. You don't even really need shelter, but He knows you need those things. And so if you're doing the things that please Him, He'll provide them for you.
Yeah, I got something. Back in 1 Timothy 6 and 17, charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches.
Yep, uncertain riches is what he was talking about, where moth and rust do corrupt. Moth and rust can corrupt the dollar bill. A silkworm, I don't know if it's a silkworm, one of them little worms come up, or a moth can come up and eat that paper money. You can drop paper money, and the winter can take it away, and you never see it again. But these spiritual riches, you sow those up inside you. What you gonna say?
You know, the economy is gonna crash any damn way.
Right.
We in the beginning stages of that now.
Yep.
You know?
Holding on by a thread.
People don't even know what's going on with the economy right now.
The dollar bill is worth 4 cents or less by now, and it costs 6 cents to make 1 penny.
And the wealthy of this world, the wicked and the wealthy of this world, they don't even deal with paper money.
It says, but in the living, so like it says, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power who giveth us richly all things to enjoy.
Yep.
That they do good, that they be rich in good works.
Yep, be rich in good works.
Ready to distribute, willing to communicate,
Yep.
laying up in store for yourselves a good foundation against the time to come.
And that's what we're doing. We're setting up that, we're showing you that the Heavenly Father is that foundation that you need to build your wealth upon spiritually,
Spiritual thinking,
because of Him prophesying and warning us of what's to come. The dollar's crashing, martial law, the mark of the beast chip that nobody should take, that they're going to plant and make you, force you to take it, or you don't eat, you can't buy or sell or whatever else, you can't make no money, can't sell nothing. And then the piece de resistance, so to speak, the missiles of World War III destroying America. How are we gonna get out of that? If I got $10 in my pocket right now, or even $1 million, how are we gonna escape World War III and IBC and missiles that's gonna destroy the place off the planet? It ain't enough. You can't do it.
That's why it says riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Right. I got one. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 16 and 16.
That's what I had. Go ahead.
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold,
Yep.
and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver?
And that's why we read that in Wisdom of Solomon, because he said that. I chose that, and the Most High added all that worldly stuff onto me. Added me all the women I wanted, all 1,000 women. I think think it was 700 wives and 300 concubines unto me. He added all types of wealth, equivalent to what was wealth in that day. All that was added unto him.
First thing he asked for was wisdom.
Yep, he said,
To
I desire
judge.
that more than anything else.
Yeah, to judge this great people.
Yep.
And the Lord gave him everything else because he didn't ask for long life or riches or none of that.
Yep. Because what good is to what like I told my best friend, I told him, he said, man, I'm trying to make $1 million. I said, what good is that million if the day you make it, 2 weeks from then, the dollar crash? What good is it to you? And all that you have to sacrifice and give up for it to be countless of zero. You know, by the time you get it.
There's a scripture in Luke, I believe it's Luke 12, that says the rich man he found everything that he needed, and he finally had enough to sustain him. So he said he's gonna tear down the barns and build bigger ones to hold his riches. And the Lord said, "Thou fool, this night I required thy soul."
Yep.
So here it is, you break yourself up, or you wear yourself down to make all that money, and when you finally get to where you're comfortable at, you drop dead of health problems, or you get hit by a bus or a car, you know, or get shot or stabbed.
Kind.
You know, then what's that money gonna do? How's that gonna heal you?
Kind.
You
That's
know?
how we was going into the people that win the lotteries and all those mega bucks and things. The Yahweh Shema shot, he ended up killing them. You know, they end up getting shot. They end up getting hit by cars. They end up getting family members killed because a lot of the people that they have close to them, they'll be in addictions, whether it be drugs or things of that sort, alcohol. And when you give them the money away to those family members, you are basically helping their addiction out. Kind, you enabling their addiction or furthering it, and that get them killed, you know? So the money of this world, it only brings forth death, you know?
That's it. That's why it says the love of money is the root of all evil. I mean, because you do need money to survive, to pay your bills and all that. But when you have that desire and that love to get it, you'll do anything for it. That's why it says the love of money is the root of all evil.
And the OJs made that song.
Yeah.
For the love of money.
love of
They
money,
said
that's right.
People rob their own brother.
That's it.
Kill their own mother.
Steal from them.
Yep.
It's like steal from their own mother.
We might have had it right.
Kind.
Sister against brother.
Kind.
Yep.
I got the Greek.
I got some.
That's it.
Ecclesiasticus 11 and 18. There is that waxeth rich by his wariness and pinching, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will I eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die.
That's it.
That can happen too.
Yeah.
You can get all these riches, man. You can get all the latest Audis, Bentleys, Maybachs, Lambos,
it.
Ferraris.
And guess what? Somebody else gonna enjoy it.
Hey,
You know?
a crackhead can come and put one to your dome, and
Take-
you done.
Yeah.
You can't enjoy it. You can't go for rides no more in your latest Ferrari, man.
That's it.
You got people that'll buy 8-bedroom mansions, 10,000 square feet houses, but with a family of 4. Them bills gonna stack up. So then what happens to your house? Now you gotta go through that whole process, and since you want to be greedy with the amount of house that you wanted, now you gotta pay all them bills.
They're gonna take the houses from you and give it to somebody else.
Kind.
The IRS won't take everything back
With interest.
with interest.
You got more?
This is Proverbs 8 and 10.
And so like Satan never told you, even though he said, if you bow down for me, I'll give you the world. He never told you he'll give you the world and you should keep it.
Right.
He's gonna give you the world, but he's gonna take that world back from you.
Yeah.
He won't tell you that, but that's what he's gonna do. So you can sell your soul and get this current setup.
Somebody get those in Matthew
But
16.
once you get it, he's gonna
Good as a
humiliate you,
man sell his
and then
soul.
if you don't comply with what he say, he's gonna take it back from you, man.
That's it. And then you got to keep doing things to keep those good and to keep getting more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He treats you like a damn trained dog, man.
That's
You
it.
don't keep doing this, hey, you ain't getting them doggy biscuits.
So in essence, no matter if you got money or if you don't, we're still all slaves.
Yeah.
Because if you're poor, you're still a slave because you gotta. More than likely, you may have to get assistance from the government
Yep.
to help you, whether it's welfare or food stamps or whatever.
Yep.
You know, Medicaid or whatever. And if you're rich, you're still a slave because you got to dance for these international bankers and the ones that's under them that's controlling everything.
Correct.
These execs and all that,
Yep.
that got the money, that's paying out, that's writing out the checks. You still got to do a song and dance for them. You still got to tap dance for them. You know?
They dangle that check
Yeah.
over them like, hey.
And say, look, you
want
can get
right?
this.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is, get on that casting couch. All you gotta do is sign this contract.
Put out these wicked ass songs.
Yeah, put out these wicked ass songs.
movies.
You gotta conform to whatever Esau wants you to conform to, man.
Right.
Whether it be some homosexuality
Yep.
or
And there's usually something to demoralize you. You know?
Emasculation. Emasculation.
Emasculation. That's
Like
right.
with the actors, their breakthrough is usually a role where they play a homosexual or a villain. You know, no character of morality.
Yeah, really, to make it in this society, to be rich in this society, and be successful in this society, you pretty much have to be a lowlife and don't give a damn.
Yep.
Hey, look at Jay-Z. He done sold out a long time ago, and you don't ever see him all, like DMX. He tried to get out of it. He grew a conscience. You don't see Jay-Z Jay-Z don't have a conscience. He might be Satan himself. He don't have a conscience. He sold out, and you don't never once hear him try to get out of it. And you have many other Israelites that are like that.
DMX cussed Jay-Z out because of that, man. You gonna sell your soul for some chocolatas?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was kind of nice when he was saying it, but you could see he was real about it, man.
Yeah, and he was trying to get out of it. That's why they were coming at him and fucking with him so much.
Right.
Dave Chappelle, he grew a conscience, but guess what? Now he
lost it again.
finally did what they wanted him to do, whatever it was.
Hey, what was that saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said about Michael
Conscience
Jordan?
over commerce.
He chose concerning Michael Jordan. He said he chose commerce over conscience. That's why you don't never hear Michael Jordan speak on the
just kill each other for this shit.
the injustices that goes on within Jake, man.
Yeah, because they don't give a damn as long as they're
Give a shit.
comfortable.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
They don't care, man. They just care about the riches.
that's it. They just care about themselves. They're all about themselves.
it's Matthew chapter 16, verse 26.
One, right?
But what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
You're gonna die. Bottom line, you're gonna die. It said, "Woe unto you that are rich." If you want to get that, woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. So what good is it? Here it is. You done sold yourself. Okay, now you sold your soul. You living a good life in this society. You got the cars and the money and the women that you want. You could eat whatever you want. You could live wherever you want. But you got the destruction to look forward to. Then what? Then them demons is mounting on you day by day.
Yeah. Yep. And none of you niggas that sold out, even Jay-Z, Diddy, all you do that's making 7-8 figures. You making 900 million, you close to $1 billion. You still don't have enough to go into those luxurious underground bunkers with the elite rich. Y'all niggas ain't welcome. Y'all not invited, man. All right. All them guys in the top Forbes list are all Edomites, man.
Right.
All crackers. All the billionaires, you making double-digit billions, all Edomites. No Jakes. None.
Esau's always gonna have a dividing line, and the first place they start with is where you Jake start at.
Yeah.
At the top of you Jake, they'll start the dividing line at you, and then divide themselves. They'll let you into the bigger, broader group, but guess what? When it's the real nucleus of the group, it's all in. It's half of their people ain't even in there.
Yeah.
They ain't on top 40 on the Forbes. Yeah,
Because-
they're talking about the top 5.
And the top 5 is not even
On the
as rich
floor.
as the ones that ain't even on the list.
Right.
You know what I mean? The super rich, the trillionaires.
Yeah, they don't get mentioned.
Yeah, they don't get mentioned. They don't.
Right. They don't want to be on the
They don't-
radar.
God, you ain't gonna see them walking nowhere.
Hey, their riches are like the debt clock. It just rotates because they got so many things in place making them money. It's like the debt clock, it just keeps growing.
Yeah, something wrong?
Start at Yeah.
This is Psalm 73:3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
That's what most of our people do. That's what they want to be rich because they see the wicked prosper. But it's for the wicked to prosper in a wicked society. It's not for us to prosper.
It says, "Be not envious at the wicked," is it, or at them that are prosper? Something. I think it's
Yeah.
the wicked. You know, because they got the riches, they got
Right.
the wealth, they got everything.
Yep.
But soon they're gonna be destroyed.
Right. They
So-
don't show you, like your brother was saying, they don't show you that part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, they on top now, but it's on the crumble. It's on the down slope. Now that this white man's letting you Jake in, it's on the crumble, man.
Sloppy. Every time you turn on television, you see somebody what is that? The one Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yeah.
They're giving away money like it's monopoly money. So
It is
they're
monopoly
giving it to
money.
everybody. But it is, yeah, it's monopoly money.
Okay.
But they're giving you so much a month for life.
Yep.
And all these different people, they show all these different people in the commercial getting $6,000 a month, $20,000 a month,
For life.
$100,000, for life. So how good? What kind of shape is this money in? Is they giving it to average Joes who that don't have no talent, ain't bringing nothing to society? They just living in trailer parks, regular neighborhoods, and they just giving them millions of dollars,
Blue
man.
collar neighborhood.
So the money ain't worth nothing. They finna crash this money, man, if they giving it to everybody. But what they doing is they setting these people up so when they do get this money and they crash it, you can keep your debits if you take this chip.
There you go.
You can keep that money, even though it ain't gonna be in paper
Pull
form,
out
but you
the,
keep your wealth,
the sign,
but it's
chip
gonna be
sign.
on the chip, and they gonna do it for their family members and everybody else around them. Because in order for me to share with you, you got to take this chip so I can push it to you as well. So that's what
Because
that whole
you're
thing
going to
is.
feel like you got something to lose.
Exactly. So when the dollar crash, Oprah already got her chip. But all these people who are millionaires, they're gonna take the chip in order to keep that status that they got.
Yeah, and you know what? The ones that are on the inside that are higher up, they're gonna have the chip, but it's gonna say KMA, which means kiss my ass, pretty much, because they're gonna already know what the inside scoop is. You know, that's why you have this technology out there, and people thinking it's a good thing because they thinking that it's something that help you. Because if you had that chip in your hand, it's impossible for you to lose your money or your wallet or your credit card or your debit
Or
card.
your grandmama or your granddaddy who's
Right.
going to see now.
Right.
All that. Your retarded kids.
Yep.
Can't get kidnapped. All that garbage.
But what that does, it sets it up for you to be a perpetual slave.
That's what it is.
Because slaves back then were branded.
Yes.
And pretty much that's a brand. And the Lord said whoever takes that chip is going to die. Because that's the mark of the beast.
You
You know? I mean, if y'all want to go into that.
That show
Bring
you
it
how
out.
lost Jake is too. Because once that money or that chip gets implemented, they feel like they have not self-entitlement but ownership. They feel like they own things, and they don't want what they have to be basically treated as though they never had it, but they never do have it. You don't own the house, you don't own the land that your house is on, so therefore you don't own your house.
Yeah,
or your cars.
Matter of fact, somebody gave Proverbs
Things of that sort.
22:7.
So when that chip is implemented, they feel like, I need to keep everything that I worked so hard for. When everything in this world is, like you said, Apostle, everything in this world is going to be destroyed. So the best bet is to stay with Yahweh Shai,
Well, you got restaurants now that are already cashless. They don't even accept Federal Reserve notes as payment when you go to their restaurants. So how much more, man? You got actual jobs overseas where pretty much they're getting paid biometrically. They don't pay out with checks anymore. There is a reason why everything is paid through the credit system. That's why everything is based off of what they call it when they put it on your debit card. It's minor jobs that's giving you actual paychecks, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like in a credit.
Straight, when your check goes straight to your bank account.
Like direct deposit.
Direct deposit. that's leading you up to be conditioned for the mark of the beast, man.
Yeah, because most people today don't even handle cash.
Huh.
You notice, especially the younger generation, they don't even know what cash really is because
Right.
they never handle it. It's always their debit card.
Right.
They go to get a bagel or coffee or whatever, excuse me, a coffee or whatever, they always using the card.
Lucky, I'm gonna tell you about I went and took my woman to a concert to see this jazz thing. Standing in line for some drinks. I'm one of the younger cats, even though I got this beard, they think I'm old. But I'm the youngest cat in this line. All these older dudes is paying for drinks with credit cards. I'm the only one paying for drinks with cash. All these old dudes, they taking out their credit card to pay for a drink. What you need a credit card to pay for a goddamn drink, man? But these are old men. You know, they think it's a sign of wealth that they can take out a credit card.
Yep.
I got a pocket full of this FRNs.
Don't let it be a black card.
You know, I'm taking out a wad on it, but they taking out credit cards. I'm like,
This brother got a quick precept.
It's Proverbs 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Yep, we're all. That's why the curse said it. We're the borrower, and the lender will be high above thee. He shall lend to us, and we shall not lend to him.
We're not supposed to make no pacts with these heathens.
Yep.
You don't know agreements.
Nah, you can just put it down like
Yeah,
that.
when you don't put yourself in debt. Pay it off.
the
You
latch
can't
right
pay
there.
it off. I mean, there's certain things that you gotta put money down on. But I mean, if you can avoid it as much as possible and still get your basic necessities, that's the way to go. Don't be up there trying to pay off a 30-year mortgage. This place ain't got 30 more years.
Somebody get Revelation 13. Bring it out.
It's Revelation 13 and start 9.
No, jump down to the 15.
It's Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image